almost a full second, and then you can see with those 2 corrections, it's gone. I want to carry this nice arc around. I don't want to push out. I want to hit the edge there. I'm up a quarter of a second here. I'm going through the S's. Welcome back to It's Track Time. Okay, here I am running with PCA again. I'm going into turn 19. I'm down a third of a second off of my best lap. And I hit the turn well. I can carry the speed down the back straight here. And I'm up almost a full second, and then you can see with those 2 corrections, it's gone. And I lost it right there on 1 turn. And so that shows you how frustrating it is to try to screw together all the pieces that you know and get your optimal lap time. So my optimal lap time is a 21 flat. And it's really hard to screw all the pieces together to get the optimal. If you can crack your optimal off over and over again, you're doing great. If you're off of the optimal by quite a ways, that says you're inconsistent and you can't screw all the bits and pieces together and get the best lap. So I'm trying to get to my optimal lap. You can say I'm up a quarter of a second here. I'm going through the S's, trying to remember every piece that I need to. I know on 6, I need to get to the inside here and straddle this. On 7, I need to get up on throttle. I can't get on the brakes there. I need to get up on throttle, and I'm doing pretty well there. On 8, we talked about this. You need to straddle it. You need to transition smoothly into 9, carry that speed down this whole straight. You can't screw up 10 here. You don't want to hit it and get upset there. You want to get all the way down to the grass before you brake. I'm braking here. I'm up a half a second. I got to get around this. I like to late apex this. I'm not quite late apexing that one. Out onto the green, accelerating. Today's a really hot day. You can see my fire suit's not on. I'm not going to get a real good top speed here. I need to get up in the 156, 157 kind of range, and you'll see that I max out at 156, so that's going to hurt me. Braking late here, coming around turn 12. I hit the apex on that one, go out onto the green, accelerate. Now you're getting to the slow bits here. I want to hit the apex on this guy. I want to carry this nice arc around. I don't want to push out. I want to hit the edge there, go straight into 15, get back on the throttle as soon as I can. So I'm going through this. I'm up 3/4 of a second, doing pretty well here. Don't want to hit your brakes going into the carousel. You want to get tight in here with these lightweight cars. Hit each of these apexes. Stay real straight. You don't want to push out too much. So you're lined up for 19. On 19, I want to straddle that sausage. And I missed the sausage, but you can see I got good pace. I go out onto the green. I'm up a full second here. Now can't screw up turn 20, and I'm up a second and a half, and I screwed up turn 20 again, and I lost it. I'm down to a half a second. And so you can see it comes down to the very end, and then you're up a second and a half, and then you lose it. So I ended up with a 223. I'm a couple seconds off my optimal, so I still have to figure this whole thing out. Now I'm into traffic here. It would be nice if I got around the blue GT4 coming into turn 1. I didn't. So now, obviously, he wants to get around this 992 GT3. I'm going to lay back and just let these two have it out, going through the S's. You can see that my lap time's going to suffer on this one. Hopefully, he can get around this guy, around 10, turn 10 or so. Maybe turn 11, and then I can get him on the back straight and be done with this. But you have to see how it plays out here. So now I'm got up into the slot. I'm ready to get around these guys if I can, if the opportunity presents itself. Now he's going to try to move out and let the guy know he wants to get around him on turn 11. There's the pass right there. So he's going to get around him on 11. Now I'd like to get around him here on the backside of turn 11. I come out and kind of show him that I'm ready to go around. He's got the DRS system open now, and he gives me the point buy. So now he's going to drag race me. But luckily, he closes the DRS again and lets me get around him. So now I just have to deal with the GT4. I can easily catch up to him on the back straight. And it's just a matter of whether he's going to give me a point buy on 12. And it looks like he's not going to give me the point buy. So I'm going to have to slide over and come in behind him. Because of the big wing on this car, he does really well in the high-speed pieces, but when you get into the low-speed pieces, he doesn't have the mechanical grip that I have with the bigger tires, so he's going to, go slower through these slow bits where the wing doesn't help him. And so you can see the lap time suffering here as I come through this. Now he's going to get into the high-speed piece here again. We're probably going to get some of this extra time shaved off here, and you can see now it's shaving off because he can go through the the carousel real fast. Got to get lined up for 19 and see if I can straddle this curb, and let's see if I do it this time. No, I didn't. I had to correct there, so that's gonna hurt me. Okay, so now I got to line up on 20. I always screw 20 up. I'm gonna see if I can get through this smooth and get back on the power and slingshot past him. So now I'm accelerating in his slipstream. I move out, waiting for the pass, and there's the pass. Okay, so now I'm offline going into 1, so this is not going to be good for setting up the next lap. So I come in, I'm going to brake late. I'm okay there, and then because of the weird line that I took, I'm going to go down a quarter of a second here. So now I'm starting this lap with a deficit. The goal here is to see if I can turn a 23 again, and if I can consistently turn 23s. The last lap was a 28, so let's see if I can consistently turn 23s here. So as I go through the S's on 6, I need to get up on top and straddle that, and I do. I need to get back on throttle on 7 early before the apex. I didn't do such a good job there. Going into 8, I want to straddle it, transition smoothly into 9, carry that speed through this whole piece here. I want a top speed of about 132 when I hit the bottom of 11, and I'm going to get up to about 129, so I screwed that one up. I didn't get as much speed as I wanted. So now I'm almost at parity here as I come through 11, and I'm down about a quarter of a second there again. And so I'm going to try to make it up here in the braking zones. And you become more and more desperate as you get down. You're not getting your optimal lap, and so you've only got a few more turns left, and you start taking risks. So I'm going to brake late here, try to get through 12 smooth, and I picked up a little bit of time there. Now in these low speed pieces, this is not high risk stuff, so you can kind of do crazy stuff here. I push wide here, so now that's not great. And then I have to get back online, go back through 15, try to do this smooth. I missed the apex on 15, so I'm getting fatigued now. I'm down about a half a second again going into the risky pieces, which is the carousel and turn 19. So I'm going to try to stay in tight here, get back up on throttle early. I'm getting back on throttle early. Now I need to straddle this sausage here, and I do. And so now I should be able to get some speed here on the straight. And my lap time, there it goes. Now my lap time's coming back down, and see if I screw this up. And I screwed it up a little bit. So I did turn another 23, but it was a high 23, so that's not too bad. But it shows how hard it is to screw together all the pieces that you know to consistently get your optimal lap. That's what I'm working on now. I want to get down to a 21 and see if I can then get an optimal lap. My goal is to get below 220. So we'll give it a try at the next session. See you guys out at the track next time.